Hey everyone, welcome to another Mendogs video. Today we'll be talking about two posts come from Marvel Strike Force, the Meta Player Guide August 2020 and the Hive. If you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, notification so you're not missing a thing, and let's get on with it. Alright, so the first post we're going to be going through is the Meta Guide report. This is, actually I really like this. This is Marvel Strike Force Scope League and the community content creators to sort of give their input on, players coming back to the game. We're not going to go through every single line or whatever. I just thought I'd highlight this because it's got some really good answers for people. So Arnold T101, if you he's made his fame through Swagger, but he's also covers MSF. So if you haven't checked out his channel, definitely recommend to do that. So he talks about his the best characters and teams for new players, which is pretty much the Guardians of the Galaxy, and then moving on to Shields for the hero, and for villains moving on to Sinister Six. So nothing too new there, but just reinforcing the fact that that's at this current moment the best way to sort of progress through the game. This one from Battle of the Fine is actually super interesting. To give you a quick update on, if you're just coming back, you've taken some time off, where to sort of go through and all that. It talks about, the Asgardian teams, Ebony Maw for Black Order, and then getting up some aim to get the improvements. We've had a couple of guys return back from the game, so yeah, very good. Again, we're not going to go through it all. I just want to highlight this because it's really good to see Scopely, which used to be Foxnet, bringing content creators sort of promote it sort of thing. And again, these guys have got some really good content, so definitely check them out. This one's actually a really good post. If you're returning, is it better to start over? I had that same issue when I came back in June, whether I was going to restart. And he mentioned specifically the arena. So my arena, I'm versing all Black Order, Gear 13 and 14s. So I was sort of put behind because I started when I was playing first week of the game and then sort of came back. But as he sort of said there, and sort of what I found is that it takes you too long to get back to where you sort of were, and you can build your way up anyway. So I remember when I first started, I was in the top 2000s, and now I've worked my way down to like the mid 500s. So yeah, some really good stuff here. This is a really good thing by Alternate Reality, sort of a character tier list. The god, the demigod. And they've got little icons next to the thing. Depending on the synergy, Thanos gets a +1 if he's obviously part of Black Order. Colossus, if he's attached to that X-Men, goes up to that god status. But they're all ranked on the individual. And then as you can see here, like the Taskmaster, he's absolutely amazing in war. I don't think anyone's going to complain about that. And then Mercs in general. So definitely something that you should have a look at. And there you go, it sort of does the breakdown there. Poor Stitcher, get the banana. How to use your energy. So these are just some good points to mention that I recommend. And that's at the Marvel Strike Force website. And then it talks about, how to get bots for your Discord and stuff like that. So definitely worthwhile getting into that one. All right, here we are, guys. This is actually full of massive amount of content and super exciting. The Human Hive. So as you all know, Dr. Octopus is coming to the game. Absolutely looks mental. They talk about it in a video. I'm not going to play the video, but I did watch it, and I'm super pumped for him. I don't quite have the X-Force. However, those who do have that 5-star X-Force team are really going to be excited about what he actually brings to Sinister Six. And it looks like he's actually going to be pretty well on other teams. So like what I like to call the Titan team, which is just a whole bunch of legendaries like Shuri, Invisible Woman, Phoenix, Ebony Maw, and Black Bolt. That like the Titan team in Arena. So he looks like he's going to be able to fit in there and bring in quite a good capability. There's a buzz in the air. They have a lot of B puns in this. With the legendary Dr Ock on his way. And this week the news will be sweeter than honey, with the next Sinister Six member making a B line in battle. And obviously they're talking about Swarm. As we thought, the return in Wakandan Legendary event, so Shuri's coming back. So if you got Invisible Woman with your Sinister Six, you're going to be able to use them. However, it does branched off, and this is the Spider-Verse requirements. So pretty much, you can bring in your Symbiote, Spider-Man, Carnage, and all that stuff. So some pretty good, exciting stuff. So they talk about Swarm. Infesting the battlefield next is Swarm, the human hive. While performing a sinister experiment, Fitz von Meer was engulfed by a stinging swarm of bees. Although he didn't survive the attack, Meer's consciousness was absorbed into the bees, creating the villain Swarm. I like to consider myself quite a comic book fan, and I'd actually never heard of him until I was told that he was coming to the game, and then did a bit of research on him. Pretty cool. His body is composed of millions of bees, which grant him increased strength along with the ability to change shape and size. For the Sinister Six, Swarm is a controller who stings enemies with disrupt, drain, and bonus attacks. Much like how the bee hive's strength is in its numbers, Swarm's strength lies in the stacks of charge. He gains dodge chance per charge and heals himself for each turn when charged. However, when outside of charge, Swarm hits himself for big damage. But don't worry, because Sinister Six leader Dr Octopus supplies a bevy of charges to keep this unbelievable controller pollinating the battlefield with destruction. I'm not going to play this video, however, I highly recommend it. It goes through some of the parts of his kit. So one of the things that I thought was really interesting is they talked about, you know how Dr Ock summons a unit. It's actually on a predetermined list, and so they were talking about it because they have a developer in the video. Highly recommend it. Only goes for about 13 minutes, so just go to the Marvel Strike Force to actually watch the video, or their YouTube channel. And they talked about a list. So for example, Shocker's #1 list. So if you haven't brought in Shocker, you will summon him, and it's a predetermined list, not really at random. And they're going to bring out a post explain that. So that in some aspects is actually quite good for theory crafting. You're not randomly going to get a character. It's just going to go through the list, and whichever character you don't have, you'll summon that one. So I think it went Shocker, Rhino, and he sort of trails off at that point. But again, they're going to do a post on that, so don't worry about that. Also talked about his animations. He's interactive with other teams, and as we all thought, he's going to be really good in that war team. They didn't specify if he was going to be offense or defense, but I'm imagining that it's probably going to be offense. Sorry, and I also think that the team's going to get some good. They did mention some kit updates, and that you'll want to have the charge units within that team, because Dr Ock's going to improve it. And his ultimate has some really good things where he flips buffs and then increases those debuffs. So his kit looks amazing and definitely a worthwhile character to have in it. They also talked about with legendaries coming in that they want them to be a bit above the rest, which we can all expect and stuff like that. And this game is really about trying to get all the legendaries you can. So this is Swarm's kit. His traits is a villain, city, bio, controller, Spider-Verse, and Sinister Six. Basic, B-Ball. Attack primary target for damage and drain. Rebound chain to 2 adjacent targets for damage and apply drain. If charged, lose 1 charge. If not charged, attack self for damage. As I said before, Dr Ock's going to really be pumping out those charges for everyone. And I'm pretty excited to see how the kits are when they come out. Special Beast Scream. Energy cost 4. Attack primarily attack for damage plus apply disrupt. If the primary target has disrupt, bonus attack for damage plus apply defense down. If the target has defense down, bonus attack for damage and apply slow. If charged, lose 1 charge. If not charged, attack self for damage. Sounds really good that you're going to really be able to disrupt. Can't get any buffs. Defense down, it's going to take more damage. Apply slow down the character. He sounds like he's going to be a really good character to add and probably one of those staples to have in the team straight off the bat. The ultimate, Be Gone. Energy cost 3-5. So it starts on a cooldown of 3 with a 5. Attack all enemies for damage, plus apply 2 bleed for 2 turns. If charged, lose 1 charge. If not charged, attack self for damage. As I said, it seems like Dr. Octopus is going to be pumping out those charges, so he's probably not going to be attacking himself as much as what the kit actually looks like it's going to apply. Passive Buzzkill. On spawn, gain plus 4 charge. On turn, if charged, heal for a percentage of this character's max health and flip 2 negative effects to positive effects. Gain plus dodge chance per charge. It'll be very interesting to see the kit, and obviously we'll do a breakdown of Dr. Octopus's kit when he does come to the game. And then hopefully I'll be able to get some, I don't think I'm going to get him this time. However, I've got some mates who will be able to hopefully provide some film footage. One of the first chances to recruit Swarm will be during his event, one of many, where you'll need to assemble a top squad made up of characters with limited rogue agent trait. Join Swarm as he attempts to infiltrate a secret Hydra compound to free Electro. Oh, here we go. Electro is the other Sinister Six character that's coming out. And Dr. Octopus from the clutches of Red Skull. For the complete list of characters using the rogue trait, filter your roster using Rogue Agent. Recurring milestone update. So as we knew, Emma Frost is going to be put in the same spot where Symbiote Spider-Man was. So make sure you keep that gold reserves in check, because you're going to start needing to spend a fair bit of money to be able to get her up. If you want to look at where you got with Symbiote Spider-Man, and it also mentions here that they will be coming. They are changing something. They're adding additional milestone tier and also replacing the 5 tier 4 ability materials with 8 superior basic catalyst pass for that milestone. And yeah, the Emma Frost milestones begin 19th of August, so get ready. Max health percentage in raid battles. They're fixing an issue where raid nodes, upon exiting a battle, a character might lose health points even if the character entered the battle showing full health. Problem would occur with some characters that receive some type of max health bonuses, even more so if the bonus came from other characters. For example, Rhino's passive ability, Rhino Hide, gives him percentage-based bonus max health per Sinister Six ally. They're going to fix it, so that's a really good thing. Return Legendary, as I said before, Shuri's coming back. Hopefully you got your Sinister Six ready. If you're wondering if your Sinister Six is going to be able to beat it, if you go to the Infographs, MSF Infographs Discord server, it's got a breakdown of the sort of smallest recorded TCP that team's done. So you can sort of gauge where your characters are. So really good character, and definitely something you should strive for, especially if you've been leveling up those Sinister Six characters, or maybe you got your symbiotes and probably just fly through it. Upcoming blitzes. So we're getting Spider-Man Miles to swing in. We're going to be getting the next Hydra League, Red Skull. Now that's pretty exciting stuff because I don't have him. A very good war defense team. So really exciting for him to come to the game. But I'm also interested to see who's going to be the king of Hydra, because we've got Zemo coming, who looks like he targets directly Red Skull. But who knows, maybe there's a plan for him later in the future. And then finally, calling all agents to be able to do double drops for your shield members. So that'll help once you unlock Nick Fury. It'll be able to help out your shield team there. So pretty exciting stuff, guys. Let me know what you think on the comments down below. And as always, have a good one, guys. Cheers.